food and he was left to himself, he stayed. When it was time for escape, he escaped. The means to escape were in his outer husk. The inner thing that it carried either did not care or could not command. But when the time came, a guard or a warden would find himself face to face with the idiot, and the idiot's eyes, whose irises seemed on the trembling point of spinning like wheels. The gates would open and the idiot would go, and as always the benefactor would run to do something else, anything else, deeply troubled. He was purely animal, a degrading thing to be among men. But most of the time he was an animal away from men. As an animal in the woods, he moved like an animal, beautifully. He killed like an animal, without hate and without joy. He ate like an animal, everything edible he could find, and he ate, when he could, only enough and never more. He slept like an animal, well and lightly, faced in the opposite direction from that of a man. For a man going to sleep is about to escape into it, while animals are prepared to escape out of it. He had an animal's maturity, in which the play of kittens and puppies no longer has a function. He was without humor and without joy. His spectrum lay between terror and contentment. He was 25 years old. Like a stone in a peach, a yolk in an egg, he carried another thing. It was passive, it was receptive, it was awake and alive. If it was connected in any way to the animal integument, it ignored the connections. It drew its substance from the idiot and was otherwise unaware of him. He was often hungry, but he rarely starved. When he did starve, the inner thing shrank a little, perhaps, but it hardly noticed its own shrinking. It must die when the idiot died, but it contained no motivation to delay that event by 1 second. It had no function specific to the idiot. A spleen, a kidney, an adrenal. These have definite functions and an optimum level for those functions. But this was a thing which only received and recorded. It did this without words, without a code system of any kind, without translation, without distortion, and without operable outgoing conduits. It took what it took and gave out nothing. All around it, to its special senses, was a murmur, a sending. It soaked itself in the murmur, absorbed it as it came, all of it. Perhaps it matched and classified, or perhaps it simply fed, taking what it needed and discarding the rest in some intangible way. The idiot was unaware. The thing inside, without words, warm when the wet comes for a little, but not enough for long enough. Sadly, never dark again. A feeling of pleasure, a sense of subtle crushing, and take away the pink, the scratchy. Wait, you can go back. Yes, you can go back. Different, but almost as good. Sleep feelings. Yes, that's it. That's the, oh, alarm. You've gone too far. Come back. Come. A twisting, a sudden cessation, and one less voice. It all rushes up, faster, carrying me. Answer. No, nothing rushes. It's still. Something pulls you down onto it, that's all. Fury. They don't hear us. Stupid. They do. They don't. Only crying, only noises. Without words, though. Impression, depression, dialogue. Radiations of fear, tense fields of awareness, discontent.